Hello everybody and welcome to episode 11, I'm losing track of these, of my Newcastle United Football Manager 2022 series. I said that all out of order, but never mind. We are on an absolutely shit hot run of form at the moment, and today we are playing Everton. We're up to 9th in the table. I said in the last episode that this mid-table pack was kind of congested, and if we hit a good run of form we could even see ourselves into the top half, and that is exactly what we've done. We've actually got the chance to leapfrog Tottenham to go into 8th, which is absolutely mental. A Tottenham team who we've just beaten 4-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today we're playing Everton, who are 13th. I think they've had a bit of a dodgy run of form lately, but let's take a look at the results since last time, because we have been, since the City game, I mean, we beat City 2-0. We couldn't do that in the FA Cup quarter-final. We couldn't do it in the Cup, which is the most annoying thing, but we could do it in the league. And Fabian Schär, who couldn't score a penalty in the shootout, scored a penalty in the game, which is kind of irritating. Thiago Almada scored, Fabian Schär got the other one. City were very, very under par, whether they were tired from, well, there's two games in between, but whatever. Anyway, we managed to get the job done. We then played Norwich, who, I can't remember where Norwich are in the league at the moment. They're 12th. They're actually having a really good season, to be honest. We beat them 2-0, goals from Corentin Tolisso and Raul Jimenez before half-time, sealing the points for us there, before we went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And to be perfectly honest, we weren't that amazing, really. We kind of got all our goals, not against the run of play, but we picked our moments and we hit Tottenham when it hurt. I wouldn't say that we were necessarily brilliant. I mean, we were 3-0 in front after 25 minutes, Jimenez, Almada, Schär. But even though we beat Spurs 4-0, we weren't particularly great, I have to say. We just picked the right times and killed Tottenham off when it mattered. Lodi got another goal in the 85th minute to seal a 4-0 win. It was a very, very odd game of football, I have to say. But, going to Spurs and winning 4-0, I will definitely take that all the way to the bank. So that result does mean that we are now into the top half, and we have won more games than we've lost. We have an equal goal difference, and we have the best form in the league, bar none. 5 wins in a row. Very, very impressive run of form. We are well away. I hate the way this sticks. I really do. We are now 16 points clear of the relegation zone. So to think that was a worry in January, I was concerned I was going to get sacked. But I was genuinely concerned that we were going to get relegated and have to rebuild from the Championship, and that is not going to be the case, thankfully. I mean, we're 2 points behind the Europa League space. That is how crazily congested this midfield is. We are 5 points behind Manchester City. We are 8 points off a Champions League place. I mean, it's just crazy how tight the league is this season. I mean, the top 3, well, Liverpool were doing their own thing. United and Arsenal were tight in 2nd and 3rd, but everybody else has been pretty dismal, to be honest. I mean, there's a 20-point gap from like Chelsea to Wolves. It's just, it's crazy. And I think we've managed to pick our moment, and we've managed to hit form at the right time. If we can keep it going, great, but I mean, I'm not too bothered about where we end up finishing, because obviously this is a long-term project and we can build for next year. But yeah, it's crazy to see how quickly our fortunes have changed and how we've managed to hit form at just the right time. So we are playing Everton today. I don't know whether I actually mentioned that or not. We have got a couple of issues. Wilmar Barrios is suspended for this game. He's also injured. But he's not expected to be out for too long and should be back within the week. And the other one is Hugo Mallow is also injured, so Jonathan Tah is going to have to deputise at right back. I didn't really realise until recently that I have no actual right backs apart from Mallow himself. Obviously I sold Emil Kraft and I was hoping to kind of get a replacement in for him, and it just didn't happen, because obviously I didn't know. Those of you who watched the earlier episodes will know that I unwillingly sold Javi Manquillo to Wolves in the exchange deal for Raul Jimenez without realising it. But yeah, we are really, really short on right backs. That's definitely an issue, an area that we're going to have to improve on in the summer. But this is the team to take on Everton then. So we've got Livakovic in goal. Back four of Tar, Cher, Chalatasar and Lodi. Yves Bissouma going back into that midfield role. Didn't really impress me in the earlier part of the season, but this is his chance to prove to me that he is worth a spot long term. With Joe Willock just in front. We've got Saint-Maximin on the right, Almada on the left, and then Tolisso doing wonders in that number 10 role behind Raul Jimenez up front. There's a return to the bench for Ryan Fraser. I can't remember the last time he played, but we are really short on squad. Squad depth is definitely going to have to be an area for improvement in the summer. We've got a very good start on 11, but we haven't really got a lot outside of that. So that is something that we're really going to have to work on. We've got a lot of deadwood to shift as well still, even though I got rid of quite a lot in January. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a busy summer ahead. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there, I mean, continental qualification, I mean, that's not going to happen, is it? Let's just go with we're favourites for a reason. That did not work at all. I'm going to trust you to make the difference. See, that's all they need. Just a few kind words. Let's have some actions as well. That seems to have had a fairly decent impact. So let's have a look at the Everton. Oh, I haven't won in their last 5. They're going with a 4-2-3-1 today. Damari Gray in that number 10 role. He is definitely going to be one to watch. But yeah, I mean, Everton, I didn't realise we've won our last 5 games. Everton haven't won any of their last 5. So in Football Manager terms, that points to an Everton win. Let's be honest. Okay, here's Almada. Got quite a lot of space in the middle. He's gone from one side to the other. Is there any actual point to this though? Finds Saint-Maximin. Pulls it back to Almada. He finds Jimenez. Plenty of room to turn, and that looked quite an easy finish. To be honest, Everton's defenders didn't really do a lot. Didn't exactly cover themselves in glory. But I'll take it. 7 minutes, Raul Jimenez puts us in front. So Almada on that right hand side feeds it into Saint-Maximin. Finishes the 1-2. Raul Jimenez literally just turns. Godfrey kind of just lets him shoot. You can do that all day, mate. I don't care. After 7 minutes, we are 1-0 in front. We are 6th as it stands, which is mental. Is that legit as well? I think that's actual after... Yeah. I mean, Aston Villa can overtake us, but... Holy crap, we're 6th on merit. That's so weird. Anyway, another highlight. Fabian Cher back to Tar. Nice little interchange. Is there anything at the end of it? Bissouma finds Tolisso. Finds Jimenez. 2-0. Everton's defence are crumbling. They look terrible. So disorganised. I mean, this is a Rafa Benitez team. If there's one thing that you don't associate with Rafa Benitez, it's disorganisation. Against his former club as well, Tolisso feeding it into Raul Jimenez. Ben Godfrey is having an absolute nightmare. But Jimenez has had 2 very easy goals, so I don't need to see this again. It's tight offside. Oh, yeah, it was actually, to be fair, but timed his run to perfection. And we're 2-0 up after 20 minutes, which is absolutely crazy. And to think that we nearly got sacked at Christmas. Could you imagine if they'd done that? I'm actually kind of surprised that we've carried the momentum on. I thought we'd miss Barrios quite a lot, as Tolisso nearly makes it 3. Almada, Pickford with a brilliant save. Yeah, Wilmar Barrios has been a massive reason as to why we've improved so much. He's added so much stability and helped the midfielders around him as Cher sort of goes all 50p head on us. But yeah, I thought we'd miss him today, but Bissouma's doing a solid job so far. And yeah, centre-back's playing well as well, so happy days. Could be a chance for Everton, I was going to say a chance for Everton to get back into the game, but Tolisso has stolen the ball and he's just running through at will. Willock finds Jimenez, who's been able to occupy a lot of space so far. Thiago Almada, I mean, Everton aren't even pressing. Look how easy it is for Almada to just go from one side of the pitch to the other. Plays it back to Tar though, clips it in. That's disappointing really, should have made a lot more than that. Maybe we still can. Willock finds Bissouma into Tolisso. Saint-Maximin's a mile offside. That can't count, surely. He looked a mile off. I was going to say, like, Saint-Maximin's in Sunderland. He's that far offside. Yeah, I was going to say. Would have been nice. Yeah, just a bit. Oh well. Half time, 9 shots to 5. We've edged the possession. From what I saw, it felt like we were well on top, but obviously Everton having some decent chances as well. I'm going to say things are going well. I mean, yeah, not necessarily. Outstretched arms, no, I don't want that either. I'm not happy with your performance. I was going to click that one. I thought I said I am happy with your performance. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. I mean, when you beat Tottenham 4-0 at their stadium, you kind of expect that to go on. Loddy with the ball in, cleared away by Michael Keane. Tar, you're actually going to get there first, mate. He does. Finds Fabian Schär. Loddy with a... Oh my god. Renan Loddy, you did not just do that. Oh my days, mate. And a wonder strike. I mean, he scored so many goals. I mean, to think that he was one of our poorest players up until January, I thought he'd been a really disappointing signing, but my word, he has really, really come to the fore. I mean, whoa. That's arguably goal of the season. Renan Loddy with an absolutely blinding strike. Damari Gray can. Everton, yes they can. Michael Keane with a header. That looked like a fairly easy header, to be honest. Hopefully we don't get complacent now, but that looked pretty simple. I've just done that. Gray with the ball in. Keane just out-muscled whoever that was. I can't see who that was. Is that number 22? Is that Jonathan Tah? Yeah. This is another highlight in the Everton half, which is kind of worrying me now. Chaleta Sarr brings the ball forward. Thiago Almada on that left-hand side. He's had a couple of runs, but apart from that, fairly quiet game. Is that a penalty? I think it is. Keane looks to have shoved Jimenez by the looks of it, and we have a penalty. And is it going to be Fabian Schär? It usually is. Is this getting overturned, or is this no penalty given? And that's going to be Raul Jimenez to step up this time and scores. There we go, different penalty taker, same result, and Jimenez gets his hat-trick. I must have that thing on, let players take a penalty if he's got a hat-trick, so I know that's a setting in Football Manager. But yeah, I mean, keeper gets the right way, but it was a brilliant penalty, stood absolutely no chance. Now I'm going to go more conservative now. I'm going to drop Tolisso there, I'm going to bring Jonjo Shelvey on for him. Or no, actually, I might bring Joe Willock on. Joe Willock off. Put Shelvey there. And then maybe I'm going to bring Kostic on just for a bit of legs. So Maximan's had a fairly quiet game. Although Kostic is more of a left winger, isn't he? So actually, if I bring Pedenza on, make a double switch, just get some more energy in there. And shore up the midfield a bit more. See us over the line. But yeah, this has been another awesome performance. It's going to be 6 wins in a row, which is crazy. Okay, so I've just discovered that Corentin Tolisso can play at right back, which would have been really handy to know about 20 minutes ago. Not that I would move him because he's doing quite well, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put Tolisso there, and I'm going to bring... I mean, there's no one to bring on though, that's the thing. Unless I put another number 10 there. Actually, do you know what? Screw it. Let's just leave it as it is. And I'm gonna bring Kieran Clark on because I don't want Chaleta Sarr to get sent off and suspended. I think we can risk Kieran Clark now, he says arrogantly. And Loddy, could we make it 5 even? Headed away by Branthwaite. Almada. He's got this thing about taking it really, really wide, but who cares if we score goals like that? Daniel Pedenza with a tap in, it's 5-1. We have absolutely wiped the floor with Everton today. Rafa Benitez is shaking his head going, why didn't I just hold on? Why didn't I just hold on for my big contracts? I mean, he was right there. Adinho was right there, and he just let Pedenza score, which was nice of him. But wow, best performance of the season, 5-1 winners. Unbelievable stuff. Jimenez, best player on the day, he got a hat-trick. Almada had I don't think he did an awful lot, to be fair. Bissouma did okay, considering that he was a late replacement. But yeah, that was pretty pretty awesome. So I'm very happy with the result and the way he played, and that has inspired everybody. And why wouldn't it? We've unlocked an achievement. I don't even know if you can see that. But 6 games unbeaten. We're up to 6th place in the league, which did not seem possible just 3 months ago. Jimenez close to triggering clause, which means we have to pay Wolves 6 million. Whatever. Right, let's praise him because he did really well. He led the line beautifully last time out. Yeah, we'll go with that. Joachim Löw. Oh, he's a Tottenham boss now. Interesting. And he's keeping an eye on Jimenez, which is great. Right, we will sort the Jimenez deal out in good time. All in good time. We don't need to do that yet. Anyway, let's have a look at the old table. And with 5 games to go, we're in 6th place. We could be in the Europa League next season. That's crazy. We now have positive goal difference, which is great. But yeah, we got the best form in the league. Southampton was struggling early on as well, and they've picked it up. I mean, that's pretty mental, if I'm being totally honest. Well away from relegation trouble just a couple of months ago. I mean, Burnley have got a pretty high points total. I mean, 8 wins for a side battling relegation, 30 points. So there's a lot of teams in there with a few games to go. Even Everton looking pretty precarious. Oh no, Everton on 39. So West Ham, Brighton are looking pretty precarious. So there's quite a lot of close battles throughout the league. And thankfully, like I said at the start of the video, we've just managed to hit form at the right time. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to come back. Next episode will be the last episode of the season. I think we're going to round it off now because that'll be 12 episodes in a season. We can move on to season 2 after that. So it will either be, I'm not promising a double header. I think it all just depends on circumstances and on what we're playing for and all that kind of stuff. So if we're not playing for anything, then I'll probably just come back for the last game. If there's something on the line, I might do a double header. We'll wait and see. But guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. So thank you very, very much for watching as usual. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting a like on there for me. If you're new around here and you like what you see, why not get subscribed so that you can be notified of future videos and streams. And I will see you for the season 1 finale. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.